Hi everyone, my name is Victoria Boutros, and today I will be discussing the benefits of using Google Slides add-ons and extensions to provide students with multiple means of access as outlined by the Universal Design for Learning Guidelines. As you can see on this chart, Google Slides tools, add-ons, and extensions provide multiple means of engagement, representation, and action and expression. In terms of engagement, the built-in tools Google Slides offers provide educators with the ability to embed audio, video, images, animations, charts, diagrams, tables, and more, which allow students multiple means of accessing material they will be assessed on. When assigning students Google Slides projects, you can embed timers for students to help keep them on track, and even embed brain breaks for asynchronous assignments. For providing multiple means of representation, providing options for perception is key. Using Google Slides, you can add both text and audio to slides, so students can choose how they receive information, making for a flexible format where perceptual features can be varied. Check out this cool app by Automatic that lets you record audio you can insert directly into slides. This is great for providing students with instructions read by a human reader, or even providing audio support for text materials. Google Slides also allows you to insert charts, a great way to provide visual representation for qualitative data. The Speaker's Notes section is great for giving presentations, but it's also a great place to provide a transcript of audio or provide additional notes for learners. Did you know that Google Suite has text-to-speech built in? Simply click on Tools, Voice Typing, then click to speak. In Slides, text-to-speech only works in the speaker's notes, but in Google Docs, you can type right onto the document. Google Slides also allows you to create assignments with embedded manipulatives, even in the virtual classroom. Check out this assignment, which asks students to design the Younger Family living room from A Raisin in the Sun. Two of my favorite extensions for Google Slides are the Read and Write toolbar and Mote. The Read and Write toolbar is by far one of the most useful tools for students of all ages. It offers students predictive text, a dictionary, a picture dictionary, a voice reader, an audio maker, which basically creates an MP3 file of highlighted text, screen masking, voice typing, a translator for ELL students, a highlighter, and more. Believe me when I say I use it all the time. Mote allows students and teachers to leave voice notes, and notes are transcribed automatically. This is great for allowing students the option to record the responses to questions. Scout tells Atticus she does not want to go to school because the teacher told her that she needed to stop reading at home. And she said that she should tell Atticus not to teach her how to read anymore. Now, let's go over some scoring based on the EDUCAUSE rubric for e-learning tool evaluation. In terms of functionality, Google Slides add-ons and extensions are pretty high on the list. They scored a 10 out of 12. The tools can be scaled and used for any size classroom, but there are still some issues with the interface and technical support. The tool does allow users to communicate through different channels, audio, visual, and textual. In terms of accessibility, it scored a 12 out of 12. The tool meets accessibility guidelines, it's designed to address the needs of diverse learners, and proper use of the tool does not require equipment beyond what is typically available, and best of all, it is free. On the technical end of things, it only scored a 10 out of 12. The tool can be embedded with a learning management system. I use it with Google Classroom. Users can effectively utilize the tools with any standard up-to-date operating system. However, you're going to want to use Google Chrome to really make use of those add-ons and extensions. Which brings us to our next point. The tool uses a browser extension or software that requires a download. In order to use some of those extended features, you will need to download them. In terms of mobile design, Google Slides, add-ons, and extensions only scored a 7 out of 9. The tools can be accessed either through download on an app, via mobile browser. You will need to download the Google Slides app to use some of those extended features, like if I add audio to a slide, a student will need to download the app to actually play the audio and present it. So that can be a little confusing. Core features of the main tool are functional on the mobile app, but definitely more advanced when you are using a web browser. And Google Slides does offer an offline mode, but it can be a little wonky sometimes. In terms of privacy, Google Slides, add-ons, and extensions only scored an 8 out of 9. Unfortunately, students will have to create a Google account in order to utilize those features. The good news is most students already have a Google account tied to their school email addresses. In terms of social presence, we got a 9 out of 9. The tool does absolutely have the capacity to support community learning. Instructors can control learner anonymity. There are ways where you can share something so that it's available to all users, and cute little animal names will appear when students log on to documents. The tool is also widely known and popular, so it's likely that more supports are being built. There's tons of YouTube tutorials out there, and students can really have fun with it. In terms of teaching presence, we also have a 9 out of 9. The tool is absolutely easy to use, and like I said, there are tons of tutorials out there. The tool is adaptable to any environment, easily customized to suit the classroom context, and instructors can monitor learners' performance on a variety of response measures, especially if you're using it through Google Classroom. There are whole folders, all student work is downloaded. You can see students working in real time, which is great. In terms of cognitive presence, we also got a 9 out of 9. The tool does enhance engagement. It is definitely a tool that allows students to demonstrate higher order thinking, and through this tool, learners can regularly receive formative feedback on learning. There are actually great features built in for commenting. If you're using it through Google Classroom, there are ways where you can grade right into documents and leave notes, and it's pretty amazing. And now for the final report card. Functionality, 10 out of 12. Accessibility, 12 out of 12. Technical, 10 out of 12. Mobile design, 7 out of 9. Privacy, 8 out of 9. Social presence, 9 out of 9. Teaching presence, 9 out of 9. Cognitive presence, 9 out of 9, which makes for a 74 out of 81, 91%. We give these tools an A-.